Hey guys, it is confirmed World of Warcraft Legion will be the next expansion. I was watching them do the live stream and it was really fantastic. Got lots and lots of juicy little bits from it, and took some notes as well so I can have a video and share it with you guys. So yeah, it's going to be called World of Warcraft Legion. You'll be going to a new zone called the Broken Isles, which have roughly around about 6 or 7 different areas to it, which is strange because Dalaran is also moving to the Broken Isles. Apparently Khadgar has took control and he's moving it to the Broken Isles with us. And whether that means that Dalaran will no longer be in Northrend, or will it be phased? God knows what will happen. I presume we'll explain that at some point. The plot is still a continuation from Warlords of Draenor. We're still chasing Gul'dan, and he basically ran off and found the Broken Isles due to the fact that he's looking for more Legion power and demonic energies and whatnot. Now during the stream they released a lot of interesting little bits. They're going to have Artefact Weapons, which we'll touch on in a minute. Demon Hunters have been confirmed as a new playable class, and there's a new PvP system, which they didn't touch on too much, which is it left me a bit confused, but we'll sort of go through it. So Artefact Weapons. Artefact Weapons is weapons that you no longer can get in the game. So your Ashbringers, or your Shadowmourns, or your I don't know. There could even be like a Thunder Fury sort of thing. Thunder Fury. But there's 36 unique artifact weapons, one for each spec/class. For example, a Ret Paladin will have Ashbringer. A Prot Paladin will have some powerful shields, one-handed sword and shield, for example. How you obtain them is through a starter quest, they said. It's a quest that you first start on. And like I was saying, they're paladins. Like if you're a Ret Paladin, you will go to Light's Hope Chapel and you will receive the Ashbringer there. Or if you're a Prot Warrior, like you said in the stream, you'll go to some ancient Vicral King's grave where he was buried with his powerful one-handed sword and shield sort of thing. Just want to touch on a moment. I just got the quest for the Coldfist Crawler. I've been waiting for that for ages. I finally got it while I was doing this recording. But we'll go back to Artifact Weapons. Now, that's all fine and dandy for your warriors, your death knights, your X, Y, and Z. But you don't get... Ferals don't see their weapons, and they touched on that during the announcement. And instead of having some random weapon on the back of the feral, they're actually coming out with new feral models. So you could be a spectral feral, or you could be a really aggressively looking purple with jagged edges feral. They've got new skins for them, and I think it's an absolutely amazing idea, because it is really annoying. You could get like a really badass like pole arm or whatnot, or mace, and you don't see it, and it is annoying as hell. And your feral, no matter what, doesn't change. The only thing you can do is change your hair colour or whatnot. So I think it's really cool. Along with this, these weapons will have their own talent tree. So you can actually upgrade the weapon along with the looks. You can change the weapon's looks as well. So for example, say you've done the next raid content on Heroic, you get a special achievement which unlocks a new skin for your weapon or whatnot. It looks badass. And the place where you upgrade this is called your class halls. Now these are small areas / town bits where only people of your class can go. So we've been using paladins, for example. It'd be Light's Chapel. That would be where all the paladins congregated. It'd be a new sort of like class city sort of thing. And that's where you upgrade your weapons and change and modify the looks of the weapon. They talked about the new raid content. Now they only said 2 new raids. That's probably going to split that up into wings. Because the first one is called the Emerald Nightmare. That has 7 bosses in it, so I presume there'll be like probably split that into 3 wings. And then have Sudamar, sorry, try to read it off my notes here. Sudamar Palace, which has 10 bosses, including Gul'dan. We actually get to like 1v1, so to speak, Gul'dan. We get to like square up to him a bit, which is what I think a lot of players have been asking for Warlords. I think that's what I assumed. I thought we were going to actually have a go at Gul'dan, but we didn't. So it's actually finally good to know that they actually said that you will be having a go at him. It's good. And that's all they really touched. They talked about dungeons. There's going to be a few new dungeons, which actually look really cool, and they say they're prioritising them a bit more than they used to. But they started talking about Demon Hunters after that, and the Demon Hunters, the customizable options is insane. You can change the horn style on them. You can change the tattoos on their chest because they're like night elves. They've got different skins because they're more scaly skin wise, and they don't have any eyes, so they have like that bandana thing that's going across their eyes. It looks really cool. And also if you make a Demon Hunter, the first thing you learn is you learn about your past, where you come from, how you were served under the Lich King under Illadin, and that's your sort of like starter quests. Now the specs is Havoc, which is a DPS spec, and Vengeance, which is a tank spec. Unfortunately, I was wrong in my previous video where there was possible talks of being a healer class. They said that they were thinking of making a healer class, but it just wasn't viable for them. Apparently, Demon Hunters can double jump very long distances now, which is cool, and they have lots of cool new spells. They talked about a new PvP system as well, which didn't make a lot of sense. It just says they do it in a rank system now. You get rank 1 to 50, 50 being the highest you can go, and then if you choose, you can then hit Prestige, like Call of Duty. But if you hit Prestige, just like Call of Duty, you reset and you go back to 1, with the understanding that the abilities and talents that you learn along the way is upgraded, because they now do have a separate talent tree for PvP, which is kind of cool, but I think they're trying to combat the balancing issue, which is pretty cool. But still, it's a bit confusing. If you do hit Prestige, you will get cool new rewards like a new portrait, mounts, and also Artefact Weapons skins. Now, they're not skins, I just keep calling them skins because it's the most basic way of explaining it. But they didn't really summarise how the PvP thing's going to work. They were just sort of saying, oh, you rank from 1 to 50, you hit Prestige, it resets, you get talents along the way. They said it's really easy to like level up these talents. And that was really it. Because they were talking about the old PvP systems that you had, how you had to grind out honour back in vanilla, and then from Burning Crusade up until now it's been the currency with honour points. Now they said they've changed it. I don't know if they've got rid of the currency or they've kept the currency, but they've just introduced this new talent tree system or this rank system. It really doesn't make sense to me at the moment. So hopefully some people can tweet at them. I think they're having a live stream this Sunday on the same channel, which I'll try and get the link for and put in the description. So it may be worth trying to like live tweet them and say what's actually happening, because it really didn't make sense. Cool idea about having the talents, but what happens to the currency? Where are we getting the gear from? Is it just going to be given to us? Or do once we reach rank 50, do we just get the gear automatically? Is like a free vendor or whatnot? I don't know. Seems quite strange at the moment, but definitely cool things. We've got the plot that's going on. We've got Artefact Weapons, which look badass. I'm not kidding, badass. Got a new playable class, Demon Hunters. You got new raids, 2 of them, which you know you're going to go up against Gul'dan. It's going to be badass as fuck. And you've got a PvP system, which is going to be, it seems to be a bit more rewarding than what it is at the moment. So, all in all, that's what I've got from watching their announcement on their live stream. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I certainly know I enjoyed watching the stream. And please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.